What is up, guys, and welcome back to Roller Coaster Addict. Today we're going to talk about a roller coaster that I held near and dear. It used to be located at Six Flags Magic Mountain, and unfortunately it had been removed since. And this was hands down my favorite roller coaster of probably all time, at least in my top 3. So let's get into it. The name of this roller coaster was DeJaVu. It was located in Six Flags Magic Mountain, Valencia, California. It had operated from 2001 until 2011. The make of this ride was Vekoma, and the model of it was a giant inverted boomerang. The length of this ride was 1,204 feet, with a height of 191 feet, and speeds of 65 miles per hour. This ride did feature 6 inversions. 3 of them were forward, the other 3 were backwards. The drop featured 90-degree angle. The duration of the ride was 1 minute and 32 seconds with a G-force of 4.5. It had a single train with 8 cars, and riders were arranged 4 across in a single row for a total of 32 riders. So, what happened to this ride exactly? Well, DeJaVu had issues from the beginning. It was discovered that riders that were taller than 5'9" can reach up and touch the track within the first month of its opening, so they had to install new over-the-restraint system to keep riders from reaching the track. The first month of DeJaVu operating, anyone over 5'9" could not ride the ride. So from the beginning, it was like this ride was plagued with issues. From that point, Six Flags had fixed the issue with new over-the-restraint systems, but DeJaVu over the years had been plagued with technical difficulties. Now, personally, I have been in line for DeJaVu multiple times, and this ride was constantly plagued with issues. Whether it was power outages, whether it was the ride valleying on the track, whether it was the ride not departing from the station, I seen it all while waiting in line for this ride. And I had been on this ride multiple times. On October 16, 2011, Six Flags Magic Mountain finally decided enough was enough and closed DeJaVu, and within the week it was being dismantled, and it had been relocated to Six Flags New England and renamed Goliath and repainted. DeJaVu would pull you up the first tower, almost 200 feet straight up in the air, and drop you straight down. And this thing hauled through the station, heading into a 110-foot tall cobra roll, then into a 102-foot tall loop, and back up the second tower at 90 degrees to reach another 200 feet and drop you back down to repeat all of this backwards. And in my opinion, what made this Boomerang roller coaster so amazing was the 200-foot tall towers that would drop you straight down forwards and backwards. This ride was amazing. Even plagued with all the technical difficulties, I don't understand why Six Flags Magic Mountain decided to relocate this coaster. I loved this coaster in Six Flags Magic Mountain's lineup. I feel like it was a must-have for them, and to see it go was tragic. This thing dominated the backside of the park. This was the go-to ride back there, before Apocalypse and after Cyclone. Whoever made the call, it doesn't really make any sense to me, because if it was plagued with so much technical difficulties, why didn't they just scrap it? The fact that they just relocated it and now it's running fine, why couldn't they have had it running fine at Magic Mountain? The whole relocation of DeJaVu just seems so unnecessary to me, and it made 0 sense because of how prominent the ride was at a flagship park like Six Flags Magic Mountain. As of today, the lot where DeJaVu had sat is still vacant. It's used during a Fright Fest as a maze, but the line is still there. The actual original queue line for DeJaVu is still there and intact. And if you do a Google Maps overview, you can see all of where DeJaVu still sat because the footings are still even there. So if they ever wanted to bring DeJaVu back to Six Flags Magic Mountain, they technically still can and put it right back where it was. But I highly doubt that will ever happen. But if they did decide to do that one day, it would be the biggest pun of all time because the name of the ride is DeJaVu. At the time, this was one of the most unique roller coasters at Magic Mountain besides X. And one of my greatest memories of this ride was actually two of them. Was when you'd be standing in line and you'd see the train going up the tower and you could see the people's faces as they're going straight up 200 feet. They would always flip out. It was crazy. The other memory I had of this ride is when you're standing right in line about to be next on the ride and they'd blow that loud air horn and they'd carry the train up the 200-foot tower and you're staring at an empty station, and then all of a sudden the train would come flying by. And the force of the wind from the train as it goes by was just insane. I always loved that fear factor effect that DeJaVu had while you're just waiting in line. There was just nothing at Six Flags like it. And it was sad to see it go. This was hands down in my top 3. And I actually plan to travel cross country to go and ride another one of these. But it just sucks that it's not at Magic Mountain anymore. It was like one of the biggest losses Six Flags had ever taken from removing a ride. And the only other one that I can think was just as bad is when they removed Logjammer. So whether you've been on DeJaVu or haven't been on DeJaVu and you just want to ride DeJaVu for the first time or ride it again, there's still a chance for you to do that because they did relocate it to Six Flags New England. Like I said, they had repainted it and renamed it Goliath. But unfortunately, it won't be the same experience because they did switch the trains. It's a whole different train system, and from reviews that I've seen about it, people say it's really uncomfortable and it's just not the same. But you're not out of luck. Fortunately, DeJaVu has been cloned, and there are a few of them in other theme parks, but the best one that I found that matches DeJaVu exact is at Silverwood Theme Park in Idaho, and it's called Aftershock. This one has the same exact color scheme and the original trains, so whether you want to ride DeJaVu again or ride it for the first time because you never got to experience it, definitely go to Silverwood Theme Park in Idaho and catch a ride on Aftershock because it looks exactly like DeJaVu and it still has the original trains, unlike the one at the Six Flags New England. Well guys, that's gonna wrap up our overview of DeJaVu. It was sad to see it leave Magic Mountain, but thankfully it had been cloned and there's still a chance to ride it or experience something similar to it. Let me know in the comments, did you guys feel the same way about DeJaVu, or were you happy to see it go? What was your best memories of that ride and all that? Anyway, thanks guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe and stay posted for more videos. Peace.